Have you lost your spark, or do you feel exhausted and a little bit lost in your life? Well, let me help you with this beautiful story. Now, many generations ago, in a small village, there existed a revered statue of a Buddha. And this statue was made of gold, and it was worshipped by the villagers from far and wide. Now, one year, without any warning, the country declared that it was going to go to war. So, of course, the villagers were really concerned that in these difficult times, in these really troubled times, that the Buddha would be stolen, or it would be broken, or it would be taken away by the enemy. So because of this, they had to come up with a plan, and they had to come up with a plan to protect the Buddha. So what they decided to do was to layer clay on top of the golden Buddha. So they put clay, they put dirt on top of this golden Buddha, because they wanted to hide the core of the Buddha. They wanted to hide the gold. So they carried on doing this, and they carried on doing this until the gold was well and truly hidden. And it was no longer a golden Buddha. Now it just looked like a clay Buddha, just looked like a normal clay Buddha. And you know what? Their plan worked, because the war continued, the war got over, and the Buddha survived. So even though all the battles were going on around the Buddha still survived, because everybody who saw it thought it was just a clay Buddha. Now, as the years passed, the people that knew it was a gold Buddha, the older people, the older generations, they knew the secret, and they eventually started to pass away. So all that was left behind was a generation of people who'd only seen the Buddha as the clay Buddha. So every single day the villagers came and they worshipped the clay Buddha. They made their blessings to it, they made their wishes to it, and it was really a big part of their life. They offered flowers, they put flowers at the base of the Buddha. All of these things were happening. And nobody knew beneath the clay there was something even more precious. Now, one day a young monk was cleaning the temple grounds, and he started to clean the Buddha for some reason, and he noticed a tiny glimmer peeking through a crack in the clay. He saw this like gold light coming through the clay, and he became really curious, and he began to carefully clean more and more and more, and slowly chip away at the clay. And bit by bit, the true nature of the statue began to reveal itself. And soon a glorious, radiant Buddha made of gold was exposed to the world. Now, the villagers couldn't believe it. They gathered in awe, and they were just staring at this young monk and watching him clean and clean and clean. And slowly, more and more of this golden surface was uncovered. And this had been hidden for centuries. And the discovery was really transformative, because it wasn't only transformative for the villagers, but for the people on a personal level, because they came to understand that what if there's a golden core inside of us? What if there's a deeper truth inside of us? So the golden Buddha was there, free of its clay, free of its dirt, shining bright, and everybody was in awe. And this symbolizes the inner potential that's hidden within every single person. Hidden inside of you, hidden inside of me, hidden inside of your children, inside of your husband, inside of your family. And it's a reminder that despite life's conditioning, despite life's distraction, your true brilliance and your true potential lies within you. And it's just waiting to be uncovered. And it's never too late. It is still inside of you. So it's time for us all to rediscover our inner brilliance, no matter our age, and no matter for how many years we've been in hiding. That brilliance is still there inside of us. So how do we do this? How do we rediscover this inner brilliance that's inside of us? Well, that's quite simple. We have to remove the layers and layers of conditioning that have been placed over us by other people throughout our years. This is the layer of clay. And so deep are these layers that actually we have forgotten the golden core of who we are. But not anymore. Now, I'm Sally, and I'm really passionate about helping people rediscover their passion, understand their purpose, and live a life in alignment with their true potential. That is my mission, because life is short, and I really want to encourage people, you included, to live a life that really inspires you. And I work with clients all around the world, and I've been doing this now for over 20 years. So I wanted to reach out and I want to offer these videos with my love to everybody. So let me help you right now. So it's time to remove our clay and it's time to find the spark. So how do we rediscover this inner golden core of who we are? Well, the answers lie within us and they are not found externally. Now remember this line, we are born with a promise, and this promise is still within us. Now, for most of our lives, we've looked externally. We've looked outside of ourselves for answers. We've sought answers from other people. We've sought answers from teachers. We've sought answers from books. We've sought answers from the internet. And we've put our trust and our hope in everybody external to us. And we've neglected this inner knowing, this inner wisdom. You know, now it's time to go inside of us. So let me show you how you can do this. First of all, you're going to create a very peaceful space where you can sit in silence. You're going to remove all the distractions, so the TV, the phone, the computer, the children, the dogs. Sit in silence and focus on your breathing. And start breathing with awareness. So you keep breathing with awareness. Then once you're used to breathing with awareness, after you breathe in, then hold your breath for 2 seconds and then breathe out. And this is going to put you in a very calm state. And when you're in this calm state, you're going to ask yourself one question. Who am I really? Ask this question. Who am I really? And see what results come. Now you might have to repeat this a few times because the first things that come up will be your conditioned thoughts. Like, oh, I'm Sally, or I'm a woman, or I'm a business owner, or I'm a wife, or I'm a friend. But you keep asking that question, who am I really? And you're going to be amazed at the results. Now, if you need help interpreting the results, please reach out because I'll help you interpret your own results. Now, I hope this video has been useful. Please share it with anybody that might benefit. And I really look forward to connecting with you again very soon. But as I always say, in the meantime, have the courage to follow your heart. Have the courage to listen to this inner voice within you because it's guiding you to greatness. And life is really beautiful when you live this way. So I'm sending you all my love. I'm sending you my gratitude, and I'm sending you my blessings.